This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Parker, Colorado. We are at Pride Auto Care. For over 20 years, they have been providing complete car and truck repair, tires and factory service, maintenance, all from this Colorado-owned business. Guys, thanks for joining us very much.
Sure.
Obviously, this was something that's been in your blood for many years. You've got 4 brothers that started up a company here. Now you've got multiple locations.
Right.
Share with me, Daryl, how'd you get involved here in this industry?
You know, believe it or not, I was pumping gas and changing oil and fixing tires when I was 15, clear back in the late 70s. So, been in the industry since then, so I've been doing it a long time.
Excellent, Al. Same way with you. I mean, was this something that came up through the family?
Pretty much. We were gas jockeys and did our oil changes and tire repairs and fixing tires and doing the things we did, light mechanical work at Exxon gas station back in the early 80s, and him in the late 70s, me in the early mid 80s, and then we all just kind of got together and decided to do this on a bigger scale.
Obviously, of all the things that we consumers buy, our car has to be on the top of the list when it comes to things we rely on. I mean, quite honestly, when they go down, our world kind of stops, be it in travel, entertainment, or possibly just getting ourselves to and from work. Share with me, the folks that walk through the doors here, really you're able to provide convenience because of the fact that they can find everything right here.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we can cover everything pretty much bumper to bumper, you know, soup to nuts. We've got the transmission shop next door here. We can do engine replacements, oil changes, tires. We can do just about everything.
That's important for folks anymore. I mean, one of the things as our society gets busier, we protect our time a lot more.
Sure.
We don't basically want to be going from location to location trying to find somebody who we can trust, and also making sure that they can actually service what it is that may be wrong or possibly what they'll find. Is that pretty much what you pride yourselves on, is that you can walk in and kind of a one-stop shop?
You know, it is, Gary. It's a good point you brought up. Years ago, a lot of the industry segmented to only brakes, just oil changes, just service, and a lot of the service went away. The technology increased. A lot of the shops, the mom and pops back in the day, never kept up with the technological advances and the training necessary to keep the technicians online. We decided to kind of go a different route. Instead of segmenting the business, we kept it all under one roof, which was where we started.
Right.
We never imagined it being anything less than under one roof or in one location. And the idea was to keep our technicians trained and in the various training programs that we've got them enrolled in on a continuous basis and ASE certified, and keeping that training in place to keep up with the technology. And that's allowed us to be able to do everything for virtually all makes and models under one roof.
All makes, all models, all service of all types. That's quite a claim. Wonderful. Why don't we start off first with something you're well known for, and that is tires. Obviously, one of the things that we can be inconvenienced, we get a blowout out there, but honestly, even more than that, it can be dangerous for ourselves and our family. Why is it important we keep our tires up in top shape?
Well, you got to imagine your car is actually sitting on what we've always called 4 slices of bread. That's the only thing making contact with the road. So you got a 4, 5, 6,000 pound car, you better have good tires on there. That's bottom line. It doesn't matter what the driving conditions are, whether it's snow, rain, dry, you got to have good tires. The heat of the summer can certainly be tough on them too.
So you name it. We're talking about in the wintertime, the snow's bad out there, you're going to be affected. Rain, we're going to be affected with hydroplaning, but like you said, even the sun. So at all times, good to make sure you got a good set of wheels. A lot of folks out there, they're shopping at big box stores. Why is it important to come to a local place like yourselves? I mean, are you able to provide tires for any budget out there?
And I appreciate you asking that question because that comes up often. You know, pricing is one component of the tires, but the tire service itself involves a whole lot more. And the one thing about having a certified or a trained technician doing the actual tire replacement is that we're looking at the suspension. We're looking at the things that can cause uneven tire wear. We're doing the alignment check with every tire that we sell. So when you put those kind of components together, we're not just tire jockeys throwing tires on and have a nice day. We want you to have a nice day, but we want you to have a nice car to go with it, and that's important. And we take a look at the whole car, not just the tires themselves.
Obviously, tied into the tires would be brakes as well as suspension that you mentioned. Is that something you do right here in-house?
Oh yeah, we do complete brake service. I mean, all of our technicians here are ASE Master Techs. We can handle anything in the brake world. And again, it kind of goes back to tires. You know, if you're going to go get your tires done and then you got to go have them rotated there, and then you got to go someplace and get the oil changed, and then you got to go someplace and have the brakes done, we can do it all right here. You know, when you bring your car in for your oil change, we're going to rotate your tires. It's that simple.
Excellent. You've got some great brands that you are providing for folks out here. What about if they don't need a new tire and basically just a repair is needed? Are you able to do repairs here? And are all repairs the same? I mean, are patches all done the same way across the board?
No, absolutely not. I mean, everyone's pretty individual when it comes to tire repairs, but we have brand new, fully updated tire equipment. I mean, we can do any of the new high-performance wheels, any of the low-profile tires. We can do all of that and the repairs with them. So
One of the places, obviously, that requires experience, expertise, is that in transmissions, electrical. You had mentioned that. Is that an area that folks are able to take care of here at your shop?
Absolutely. Several years ago, we utilized the services of Mr. Transmission here in Parker, adjacent to us here, and the gentleman that owned it decided he was going to retire. We had an option to buy it. We did, and that was the one component, drivetrain and transmission, that we couldn't do in-house that now we can. So it's a complete offering. No body work, but we do all underhood and undercar, including heavy line transmission and engine work.
Wonderful. Fuel systems, you name it, across the board. It is true. You guys do all makes, all models, all service under one shop here. Why is it important for consumers out there to go with somebody that's got ASE certified technicians on board?
you know, that experience is I mean, it's so valuable to keeping your car maintained. Nobody wants to have a car that goes out and has a problem, breaks down. We're in the business to help you eliminate that. We're not going to prevent every breakdown, but with the technician staff, the training, the expertise, the equipment, the computer scanners that we have, we do a really, really good job of keeping your car maintained and good on the road.
Excellent. Al, let me ask you, what do you guys mean when you talk about a 24 nationwide warranty? What is that for folks?
It's 24 months, 24,000 miles, basically underhood, undercar, covers virtually everything. The heavy drivetrain, none of the programs cover unless you purchase an extra type program, but virtually everything else it covers wall to wall. It's bumper to bumper, hood to trunk. So
Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, first of all, you're going to see a lot of the services they offer there. We've touched on just a few of them here, but if you're not sure, obviously give them a call. Their contact information is at the bottom of the screen right there. You can also see they've got really their whole website is pretty much about educating you and making sure that you're preventing things that possibly will take you off of the road. They've got complete animation showing you, quite honestly, everything part of the car, that really how it works, which is really neat. They've got a blog right there letting you know that they run a lot of specials out there, a lot of customer appreciation. After all, we're talking about 20 plus years of happy customers. Doesn't come by chance. These guys basically are knowing what they're doing. They started out back as teenagers putting together some cars out there, and they were probably working on more than one brand or one model, so they kept doing what they did, and that's where we're here today with multi-locations. Obviously, you touched on earlier that we can't prevent everything from out on the road, but what are some of the things we can do to make sure that things don't break down and it ends up being more costlier in the long run when it comes to maintenance?
You know, following the factory recommended maintenance is huge. Certainly oil changes. It's amazing how many cars we see come in that are so overdue for oil changes. That's the cheapest insurance on your car. Change the oil at the recommended intervals, and we've got plenty of them that are well into the 200,000 mile mark.
Last question here, Al. A viewer out there, maybe they haven't found that shop that they can trust. They're in the area of one of your locations. What would you tell them to be able to walk in the doors and give you guys a shot?
I can only tell you this: we've been blessed with some amazing technicians over the years, some great workmanship. The quality of our service, our reviews online speak for themselves. The one thing we pride ourselves on is, and no pun intended there, but is taking pride in our work. We do what we do, and we love people. We love keeping the cars on the road and running well, and we've been doing it a long time. And if we don't do it right, and we don't, we're not perfect, but when we get it wrong, we will make it right.
They will make it right. That's why they have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. Last time viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen. You're going to see their contact information. You're not sure if they can handle the job for you, just give them a call. Let them know what make and model you have. And most likely, under the roof here, they've got a technician that's going to take care of you and make sure you get your car back on the road. Once again, that is the Pride Auto Care. Think local and take pride in your ride. Come ride with pride. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.
Canine Rehabilitation and Conditioning Group leads the industry of animal rehabilitation, and our caring team will help your dog or cat to feel stronger, move better, and get back into the game of life. Our rehabilitation experts are leading the industry of restoring quality of life to geriatric, injured, overweight, post-operative, and neurological or otherwise compromised dogs through physical therapy and integrative veterinary approaches.
Medical Massage International provides the public with independent, competent healthcare practitioners through the art of massage. We train therapists to last and sustain a career beyond our school by entering them into the medical world of massage. Establishing core values within our students to bring out the best in themselves is our goal. You too can join this diverse group of therapists to thrive in the medical massage world.
This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in Broomfield, Colorado. We're at the Canine Rehabilitation and Conditioning Group. Since 2005, they have served you with 3 locations along the Front Range in basically restoring and maintaining your dog's physical functioning and movement. I'm here with the owner. Lori, why don't we begin first of all, share with the viewers a little bit why it is that you got involved in this type of industry.
Well, my dog actually needed the services, and back in 2005 it wasn't very available in the area, so I decided to open up a facility to allow others to benefit from the services.
Wonderful. I mean, as a pet owner, we're always concerned with the well-being of our pet, but even more so when they're basically have gone through an injury, possibly disease they're dealing with, or maybe just getting old and out of shape. Is that what you're basically here for?
It is, definitely. We complement the general vet medicine in focusing on the orthopedic issues that a dog has, whether it's injury, post-operative care, or geriatric issues.
Obviously, to be part of your team here in providing that service, you have to love dogs, first of all. But why do you think it's important for you to have certified instructors, therapists that are basically able to help you?
Well, we really focus on the certification because they have to have the skills in the orthopedic area. They don't generally get that within the vet school training, so it's more advanced. It really focuses on those orthopedic, the muscle, the bones, and it really helps us to concentrate and really give a good treatment to the dogs.
Interesting. So more than just basically in and out surgery operation takes care of a problem. Like humans, we need post-op care. We basically need care throughout that we basically will help us succeed in getting back into the functions we are doing.
It is, definitely, and that post-operative care is really important to benefit the dog for that recovery. It gives a better outcome. Generally, there's a lot of atrophy within the muscles because they've been hurt, they've been down, and then after surgery you want to build that back up slowly. So it's really important that they're not going full bore out into life, and just like you would after surgery, you take it slow. And so you build that muscle back up and you have a better outcome.
So basically some pain management as well, making sure that they are taken care of that way. Share with me some of the unique ways you do that as far as maybe acupuncture, chiropractic. Is that a little bit what's entailed?
Definitely. On the holistic side, we offer acupuncture, chiropractic, and then on the rehabilitation side, we offer things like cold laser and needling, massage, and ultrasound, electrostimulation, and all of those things help to reduce inflammation, decrease pain, maybe decrease some of the meds they're on, and help them recover more quickly.
Obviously, the owners play a big part here. Not only do they bring the pet here for care, but what about back at home, making sure they're eating the right way? Nutritional counseling, is that something you do as well?
It is, definitely. We put together a nutritional plan for them. Sometimes they have some issues, whether it's skin or systemic, that nutrition has a big part of that. And so we put together a nutritional plan for them to help them recover more quickly.
Do you notice more and more as the dog's age, is obesity a problem, and basically weight management something that you find yourself doing with older dogs as well?
Definitely. It actually has paralleled us as far as weight issues out in the world. So we see a lot of dogs come in that are a little overweight or even more than that we can help, because that's affecting the joints, the bones, the muscles, and their life. So we try to help them with reducing that weight and hopefully making them feel better.
I notice a lot of hydrotherapy going on. We've got some tubs in the back and real non-invasive for the dog. It seemed to work very well. Does that type of treatment take a while, or how often do they need to bring them in?
You know, it just depends on the condition, honestly. Once a week is good for a lot of them, but some of them need more intensive up front. They'll come in twice a week for that.
Is hydrotherapy something you've had basically since the beginning?
It is, definitely. That's what benefited my dog, so that was one of the first things that we did offer.
What about advanced a little bit more as far as prosthetics go? Is that something that you have dealt with in the past?
We do, more so now. We actually cast the dog, we'll measure, and we work with 5 different companies throughout the U.S. that manufacture the orthotics and the prosthetics. So we work with them to find the right solution for the dog.
The other part of the name here is conditioning, not just rehabilitation. You've got a fantastic facility, the first and largest of Colorado of its kind. Like you said, back in 2005, you needed it personally and wasn't really anywhere to be found. Mm-hmm. Share with me a little bit about the facility, how many square feet we have here.
We have 6,000 square feet that services both the rehabilitation side and the recreational side. On that recreational side, like you said, we have a very large 21-foot by 40-foot pool that healthy dogs can come in and swim year-round in safe, clean water. And on that pool also we have a dock, a 40-foot dock that Rocky Mountain dock dogs actually practice on.
Interesting. I mean, to me, it looks like a country club for dogs. I mean, obviously, this is a facility that's open year-round. Share with me how they can take advantage of that with Club Fetch.
Okay, great. Yes, we have 6-month and 12-month memberships where they can come in and have unlimited swim time in the recreational pool during open swim. And then during our reserved hours, they can pay by the month too and get reduced rates. So it's a really great thing for people to be able to swim more and get their dog introduced to the water.
Wonderful. And as far as the team who is facilitating all that, you got your staff, Team Fetch. Are they pretty much incorporating holistic approaches and educating the owner as well?
Definitely. We bring a lot of education into it. We want to make sure that everyone is informed and understands all the benefits of what we offer. So we offer classes for the public, for vets in the community to help with educating and getting the word out.
Very exciting. Folks, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. This is one of their locations here in Broomfield. Quite honestly, this is our second trip out here because we're fascinated with the advancements that they are making here since 2005. If you look at the website, you can check out their clinical services they provide. You can also see some great links as far as helping you with references. And your pet, possibly you may have one that's injured, going through a disease, or basically, like you said, just getting old, maybe some geriatric care that's needed. That's definitely one of your specialties.
It is, definitely. There's more and more things that we can do for those geriatric dogs and increase their lives by 1, 2, 3 years.
Let me ask you this. You've got 3 locations here. Lori, is it your vision to see more of these pop up around and helping folks with their pets?
It is, definitely. My goal is to expand to other cities throughout the U.S., so I'm always working with other people in other cities to help them do that.
You work with other people as well as other veterinarians, basically the owners, everyone kind of plays a part in it here. Are you available for consultation if somebody wanted to add some type of treatment to their program?
Yes, definitely. Consults are a big part of what we do. We could help that.
Wonderful. Last time, viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. Contact information is right there. Take a look at the map and you can get an idea of which one is closer to you. But quite honestly, you're going to be amazed like we were when we first walked in. This is a treatment center, a facility that is staffed by certified and licensed therapists. And basically the facility is, like I like talking, it's a country club for dogs. I mean, it's a place for them to have a great time. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know. Until next time, if you know of a business who you feel the whole city should know about, nominate them, we'll send a reporter out. This is Gary Atencio from CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know. At Down Under Saddle Supply, we supply everyone with the widest selection in the nation of Australian apparel, saddles, and accessories. With oilskin and canvas duster coats and jackets, you'll not only have durable clothing, you'll look great as well. Top off your look with an Aussie hat or cap. A ladies' clothing line as well, finished off with a pair of Emu sheepskin boots or slippers. Water-resistant Emu can't be beat for soft, plush comfort. For all your Australian souvenir saddle supplies and apparel, it's Down Under, mate.
G'day, mate.
Fisher Van Lines is a family-owned and operated Denver mover with the experience and resources to manage your residential or commercial relocation. From planning and packing, transport, and unpacking, we offer an array of professional moving and storage solutions to meet your needs. When you choose Fisher Van Lines as your Denver movers, you get a trained professional staff to ensure your move is well executed, on time, and on budget.